So today we'll start with the presentations of the students. So we'll start with Charan. Charan, are you ready?
Ma'am.
Yes, please tell.
Good evening to everyone. My name is Charan. My topic is devotional music. A devotional music is a hymn that accompanies religions, observance, and rituals. Traditionally, devotional music has been a part of Hindu music, Jewish music, Buddhist music, Sufi music, Islamic music, and Christian music. Each major religion has its own tradition with devotion hymns. In the West, the devotion has been a part of the liturgy in Roman and Greek Orthodox Church, the Russian Orthodox Church, and others since their earliest days. A devotional is a part of prayer service proper and is not in this context during the church music in general was hotly debated. Some Puritans objected to all ornament and sought to abolish cheers, hymns, and as liturgy itself was rejected. Devotionals in Eastern and Near Western religions, devotionals can function as communion prayers, meditation. These are sung in particular rhythms with which are sustained over a prolonged period.
Prolonged period.
Longed period give partitions and mystical experience in Hindu music. The genre arising out of the Bhakti movement, devotion. It takes forms like bhajan, kirtan, and arti. Thank you.
Thank you, Charan. You've done wonderful well. Originally, the idea was in All India Radio, there is a program called Bhakti Ranjani. Every day morning around 6-10 o'clock, they broadcast this Bhakti Ranjani program. It is known as devotional music. As Charan has put it, it is different from one religion to the other. The Guru Granth Sahib people, Sikhs, they say it is Shabda. And the Christians say it is sermons. And they pray for the God according to their religious formalities. Similarly, Muslims, they have their own prayers. Besides these prayers, the music also is important, because when you go do for the bhajan, in bhajan sampradaya, the most important thing is people clap, and it gives a veneration, and it gives a regular touch for the hands and the mind also. That is, the devotion will give you a peace of mind and the way how to worship the God. That is why the devotional music also has an importance in the life. And each of the olden days people, our grandmas and grandpas, they used to recite some slokas or some devotional music items in the morning, early hours. They used to wake up around 5:30 or 6 o'clock before the sun sets. And then when the sun rises, they start all these devotional music in the house. And the children also, they follow the elder people, and they also learn some of these devotional music songs. It can be an Andal, Goda Devi. Presently, we are going in the form of Dhanurmasa. This month is known as Dhanurmasa. All these 30 days, the devotional songs of Andal, Goda Devi, Pashurams, they are called as Pashurams, they are recited in temples also. In particularly in Lord Tirumala Venkateswara temple, during this month, entire month of Dhanurmasa, it starts from December 15th, 16th to January 15th. These 30 Pashurams, every day one Pashuram will be recited, and there will not be Suprabhata. Otherwise, the Suprabhata is there. Early morning, the people go there, Archakas go there, and they recite the Suprabhata to the Lord Venkateswara. Uttishta Narashardula Kartavyam Daivamannikam. These lines, the devotional music starts even at the temples, at your own houses, at your congregation when you are celebrating the festival. And even the temples also, they have their own way of having the devotional music. Charan, you have done wonderfully well. Now we will go
Thank
to
you,
the next person is Aditi. Aditi has Yakshagana.
Yes, sir. Ma'am, can
Please.
I present my screen?
Open your video.
Yes, sir, I will. One second.
You can share the screen.
Can you see me, sir?
Yeah, please.
Am I visible?
No.
Screen is to be shared. You're also not visible.
Am I visible now, ma'am?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Can I share my screen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it visible now?
Yeah, it's coming. It just started. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My topic for this week is Yakshagana. First, we need to know about the visual arts and the performing arts. The visual arts are the art forms that create works that are primarily visual in nature, such as ceramics, drawings, painting, sculpture, printmaking, design, crafts, photography, video filmmaking, and architecture. These definitions should not be taken too strictly, as many artistic disciplines involve aspects of visual arts as well as arts of other types. Also included within the visual arts are the applied arts such as industrial design, graphic design, fashion design, and interior design and decorative art. When coming to performing arts are arts such as music, dance, drama, which are performed for an audience. It is different from the visual arts, which is when artists use paint, canvas, and various material to create physical and static art objects. Performing arts include a range of disciplines like performed in front of live audience, including theater, music, and dance. Theater, music, dance, and object manipulation and other kinds of performances are present in all human cultures. Live performances before an audience is a form of entertainment, and performing arts often aim to express one's emotions and feelings. Yakshagana, origin. Yakshagana is a performing art. Yakshagana literally means song of the yakshas, who are demigods or spirits. The mela or troupe consists of two main parts, Bhumela and Himela, that is foreground actors and singers and instrumentalists in the background. It is a theatrical art form of Karnataka, originally an all-night performance where the mela traveled from one village to other. Yakshagana is developed in Dakshin Kannada, Udupi, Uttara Kannada, Shimoga, and western parts of
Chikkamagadu.
Yes, sir?
Chikkamagadu.
Chikmagaluru. Okay. Districts, and in the state of Karnataka, it is believed to have evolved from classical music and theatre during the period of Bhakti movement. It is something simply called Alsanata, which is like a game or play. It is a temple art form that depicts mythological stories and Puranas. Elements of Yakshagana, the act. Each performance typically focuses on small sub-story from ancient Hindu epics of Ramayana and Mahabharata. The show consists of both stage performances by talented artists and commentary accompanied by the traditional music. When coming to the music, the musical instruments used in Yakshagana include chande, that is drums, harmonium, madale, tala, that is mini metal clappers, and flute, among others. The dress. The costume used in Yakshagana are unique and elaborate. Large size headgears, colored faces, elaborate costumes all over the body and musical beats of the legs on the legs. Kavacha decorates the chest, armlets out for the shoulders, and belts made up of light wood and covered in golden foil. Performers need a great physique to perform with heavy costume for several hours, and also strong voice and acting/dancing skills. The language. Yakshagana is generally presented in Kannada, but also performed in Malayalam and Tulu languages on certain occasions. What is pagada in Yakshagana? The headdress or kirita. The pagada is not ready-made. It is not ready-made to be placed on the head. The crown worn by characters which have both heroic and playful characteristics is the work of art itself. Like you can see in the pictures, these are the elaborate headdresses. The other forms of Yakshagana. Yakshagana was formerly known as Bayatala by some people in Karnataka. The sister art forms associated with Yakshagana are listed below. Tirukuttu of Tamil Nadu, Kutiyatam and Chakyara Kuttu of Kerala, Bidi Nataka in Andhra Pradesh. These are the other art forms of Yakshagana. Thank you.
Yeah. Aditi, you have done it very well. It is Yakshagana. Gana means music. So it is not Yakshagana.
Yes, sir.
Yakshagana. You just make a correction. Then this Yakshagana is in Telugu also. This presentation, he has not given you the information about Telugu. It is popular in Telugu also. They have mentioned about Tulu. Tulu is a dialect of Kannada, which is prevalent in Konkan areas also. This Yakshagana is performed on the stage like a drama. You mentioned about Vidhi Nataka. Vidhi Nataka is still prevalent in rural areas of Andhra Pradesh. The first Yakshagana in Telugu was written by one poet called Kandukur Rudrakavi. The name of the book was Sugriva Vijayam. So the Yakshaganas are recorded by All India Radio also, and they are preserved. This Yakshagana is almost like a performance on the stage with the music. That is why they have made it as a Gana. And this Yaksha, it is a part of Karnataka. Some of the tribal people are there, some tribes. They perform this, they are not really tribal people, but some part of the country of Karnataka, they have this Yakshagana tribe. And earlier, Mr. Baby Karanta was there. He was a very good performing artist, and he pronounced this Yakshagana as a world-class theatre art. You have done very well, Aditi. Now you are studying in which college?
St. Francis College for Women, Begumpet.
First degree.
Yes, yes.
What are the subjects you have taken?
Psychology, literature, and political science.
Yeah. Have you read any newspaper during the last 1 week?
Yes, sir, I have.
What are the important items you have learned last 2-3 days, or any important thing which has happened in India?
Important things happened in India. The COVID cases is a very prevalent thing in the newspapers at the point. There was an editorial article about the discussion on if the age increased for the girls' marriage for 21, is it correct or not?
So what is the present age for marriage?
21, sir, for both.
18,
21.
18.
21, sir. Recently they increased it.
They increased. Whether you agree for that?
Yes, sir.
It should be 21.
Yes, sir.
Not 18 for girls.
No, sir, because if it's 18, then many people in rural areas who are not educated enough and all, they think it's okay to just get them married. I think they should be given enough time for education and more things.
Yeah, they are not matured mind.
Yes, sir.
That's why it is better to have 21. And even the personal law of Muslims also,
Yes, sir.
they doesn't object to it. And Hindu carried that item yesterday about the marriage age and all these things. It's good. And what about the elections? Have you heard any news about the elections?
The 5-state election.
Yeah. What are the 5 states?
Karnataka.
What are the 5 states going for elections?
I don't exactly remember. So I think it's Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana. I'm not sure.
No. Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Manipur, Goa, and Punjab. These are the 5 states. All of you, please note down.
I heard about it in the news, but I don't know the states.
Yeah. Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand. Earlier, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand are in the same state. They have been divided into 2. Then Manipur in the northeast, Goa, and Punjab. Punjab is important because till recently the farmers of that Punjab, they were agitating about the farmers' laws, and the elections are going to be conducted, and we do not know who will be the emerging factor of the party ruling there. Presently in Punjab, it is Congress. In Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, it is BJP. In Punjab, it is again Congress, and Manipur also it is BJP Congress alliance. Goa still has Goa Amatak party. Shanmukha, are you ready? Open your video.
Sir?
Open your video. Acha. Can you tell Harikatha?
Yes, sir.
You tell her one Harikatha.
No, sir.
Open your video.
About Harikatha, sir.
ఏంటయ్యా
Harikatha, sir.
మాట వినపట్టం లేదా?
కదా సార్.
ఓపెన్ నీ వీడియో ఓపెన్ చేయి. హరికథ గురించి నువ్వు తెలుగులో చెప్పినా పర్వాలేదు, ఇంగ్లీష్లో చెప్పినా పర్వాలేదు, నీ ఇష్టం. చెప్పు.
Harikatha is a positive art form composed storytelling, poetry, music, drama, dance, etc. Most Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Maharashtra, and Karnataka. In Hindi, religious them may be the subject for the Harikatha. At its peak, Harikatha was a popular medium of entertainment which helped transmit cultural, educational, and religious values to the masses. The main aim of Harikatha is to truth and righteousness in the minds of people and so the
పేపరు నీ దగ్గరికి పెట్టుకొని చదువు. సైడ్కి తిప్పకుండా నీ దగ్గర పెట్టుకో పేపరు. రైట్. ఇప్పుడు కనపడుతున్నది. చెప్పు.
minds of people and so the seeds to devotion in them. Other of the aims to educate them about knowledge of the self through stories and show them the path of the liberation. The person telling the story through songs, music is called Haridasa. Sorry. Harikatha is an art form can be traced back to the Ramayana race. Lava and Kusha lead sang and the story of Ramayana in
లౌడర్ కొంచెం గట్టిగా మాట్లాడు.
spelling అర్థం కాదు సార్. Ashwavardhana is a prince of Lord Rama. The first Harikatha singer was Narada. Harikatha is playing in Karnataka, Andhra, and Tamil Nadu. Kathakali of Karnataka were all adapted from the style of Harikatha. It is different from
pravachanam or pravachanam or the music. The guru of Chhatrapati Shivaji introduced this art form in the 17th century. Kalyanapuram Swami traces the root of Harikatha to Tanjavur, the cultural capital of South India. Krishna Bhagavata of Tanjavur was trained in the art. The incorporated songs from Telugu, Kannada, Marathi, Tamil, etc.
చాలు చాలు. నువ్వు నాకు తెలుగులో 4 మాటల్లో చెప్పు. అసలు ఏం నువ్వు హరికథ ఎప్పుడన్నా విన్నావా? వినలేదు. చరణ్, నువ్వు ఎప్పుడన్నా విన్నావా హరికథ?
లేదు సార్.
లేదు. ఎవరైనా విన్నారు? ఈ గ్రూప్ లో ఎవరైనా విన్నారా? విష్ణు గాని, స్నేహ గాని, అదితి గాని హరికథ విన్నారా? హరికథ చెబుతుంటే ఎవరైనా విన్నారా? Nobody has listened. ठीक है. The importance of Harikatha is it involves a devotional touch and it has a story in it. That is why it is known as Katha. And Hari means any Bhagavata story or Ramayana or Bharata, whatever it is. And there are famous artists in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Only in South India, this form of Harikatha is very popular. And All India Radio broadcasts every week one Harikatha by a stalwart. And these Harikathas are performed in temples also. When a festival is there, when Ugadi festival is there, or a Brahmotsava type of thing is there, there are number of Harikatha artists in Andhra, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka also. There is an institution at Kapileswarapuram in Godavari district where Harikatha school is there. They train the students, and mostly the girl students are there in that Kapileswarapuram. Sarvarai Chaudhary, who has started this Harikatha school way back in 50 years back, they are training every year minimum 5 to 6 candidates and they perform this. Normally Harikatha is for a duration of 2 hours and it is combined with the music, dance, and they wear some type of ornaments also and they perform the Harikatha on the stage. So he should be well aware with the music. He should be having the entire story on his tongues. It should be by-hearted. So you cannot go through the book and read the book. Harikatha is extempore. They create the stories there. And in between, they tell some stories to attract the audiences. What is the doubt, Charan?
Sir, till now also that school is there, sir.
Yenamma?
Sir, ఇప్పటి వరకు ఆ స్కూల్ ఉందా?
హరికథ స్కూల్ ఉన్నది కపిలేశ్వరపురంలో, ఈస్ట్ గోదావరి డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ ఉన్నది, స్కూల్ ఉన్నది. నువ్వు వెళ్తావా అక్కడికి? బాగున్నది. కపిలేశ్వరపురంలో ఉన్నది, నేర్పిస్తారు వాళ్ళు. 5 to 6 years కోర్స్ అది. అండ్ సిమిలర్లీ ఇన్ తిరుపతి దేవస్థానం ఆల్సో, ఇన్ ది మ్యూజిక్ కాలేజ్ ఆఫ్ తిరుపతి, దే లెర్న్, ట్రైన్ Harikatha artists. One Mr. Simhachala Shastri is there. He was till recently principal of that music college also, and the training institute is there for Harikatha. It is a very well organized, and they need one violinist and one tablaist. Then they start the Harikatha and they dance, they recite the poems, they tell the story, and they attract the audiences also, and they are well behaved people. Yeah. Now Vishnu, you tell about the film music. Everybody is interested in film music. Vishnu?
Yes, sir. Shall I start, sir?
Please.
So, good evening, everyone. So today I'm going to present you about film music.
Video.
Sir?
Video, yeah. Video. కనిపించడం లేదు. నువ్వు ఎక్కడో పార్క్ లో ఉన్నావు చరణ్? పార్క్ లో ఉన్నావా?
Yes, sir.
Right. No problem. Enjoy. Vishnu, open your video.
Sir, am I visible?
No.
Sir, now?
No. There's a problem in that. All right. Now you are visible. నువ్వు ఇప్పుడు డిగ్రీ ఏ కాలేజీలో నువ్వు డిగ్రీ
ఏవి ఆంధ్ర విద్యాలయ
ఆంధ్ర విద్యాలయ ఇక్కడ మన తెలుసులే అవును ఆ ఏరియా ఏదో అంటారు మర్చిపోయే ఏరియా పేరు
దోమలు కూడా సార్
దోమలు కూడా రైట్ దోమలు ఉంటాయి ఎక్కువ
లేదు
ఒకప్పుడు ఉండేవి దోమలు కూడా అని వేరు పెట్టారు ఏబీ కాలేజ్ ప్రిన్సిపాల్ తెలుసు నాకు బాగా రైట్ నువ్వు చెప్పమ్మా ఫిల్మ్ మ్యూజిక్ గురించి చెప్పు నువ్వు ఓపెన్ చేయి వీడియో ఓపెన్ చేయి వీడియో మళ్ళీ క్లోజ్ అయిపోయింది
సార్ అది కొంచెం ఇంటర్నెట్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది
సరే నువ్వు మామూలుగా చెప్పు పోనీ
ఓకే సార్
Tell us about film
Good evening,
music.
everyone. Good evening, sir. Today I'm going to present you about film music. Film music began not as a result of any artistic urge, but from need of something which would cover the noise which was generated by projector. Because there were no soundproof walls during those days, the noise from the projector would disturb the visual enjoyment to some extent. To neutralize the sound, the cinema creators started to. So a film was originally written. Hello.
Yeah, please continue.
A film music score is originally written specifically to accompany the film. The score consists of a number of orchestral, instrumental, or choral pieces. They are known as cues. These scores are written by one or more composers under guidance and collaborations with the directors. Film score consists of variety of styles of music depending upon the nature of films. So now I'm going to tell about Indian film music. One of the most popular Indian music forms is filmy music. Hindi film industry, popularly known as Bollywood, along with the regional film industries, produce thousands of films a year, most of which are musically feature elaborate song and dance numbers. It is interesting to say that some of the movies become successful by the music only. Movie soundtracks are released as tapes and CDs much before the movie is released. Earlier, radio was the main media of film, but with upcoming satellite and TV FM radio, the scenario has completely changed. It is because of the huge popularity of Indian film music. The large number of talented music directors, singers, composers, and lyricists are attracted to Indian film industry. India is the land of great musical heritage. It is mainly because of the same reason that almost all our means of entertainment are inspired by music. The Indian film music has given a number of great music talents over the years. Some of notable names are like Lata Mangeshkar, Asha Bhonsle, R.D. Burban, A.R. Rahman, Ilaiyaraaja, etc. Music is said to be began with the early years of Indian cinema. The music was mainly classical and folk, with some Western elements. The most fascinating part of Indian film music is its evolution with the time. The Indian film music experts have always experimented with new things to cater to changing the taste of music lovers. Another trend of Indian film music is integration of some popular regional languages such as Punjabi and Oudh language and etc. Though in the process of evolution, music experts have filtered the West. The Indian flavors has remained the same. Thank you, sir.
Right. Everybody is interested in film music, and Vikram Vishnu has presented it well. As he said, The film music has started at a later stage. During the olden days, when only that a movie was not audio, only audio was there, and there was no movie. And those that they are known as Mookie cinemas. Matlab, they doesn't have the audio system, and later it became a movie, and then the music was introduced to it. The music has film music has 4 parts. Number 1 is that there should be a writer who will write the music, that lyric is known as lyricist. There are so many lyricists in Telugu. We have Sirivenal Sitaram Shastri, Samvedam Shanmukh Sharma, and popular people. There are hundreds of people who have written lyrics. And there should be a composer. If the lyric is there, it comes for 3 to 4 minutes. Somebody has to compose the music according to the tunes. And then there should be a singer. It can be a duet or it can be a single item also. If it is a duet, there should be one lady artist and one male artist, like P. Susila and Balasubramaniam. Earlier days, it was Ghantasala and Susila. So the singers also are most important. Then there should be a music director also, like Kodandapani. There should be a music director and several instruments. Earlier days, there used to be about 10 to 12 instruments. But nowadays, with the keyboard, they are able to, whatever music you want, you can have it. And another important thing is background music. Even though the story is running, if a fighting is there, then another background music is there. If a soft spoken situation is there, another background music is there. And combined to it, there will be a dance also. During the film music, the hero and heroine, they move around and they will be dancing. So in the film music, it contains all the parts of it and the local movie situation also. Suppose our hero Charan or whatever is NTR, they are acting, they will take them to Switzerland, they will take them to France, because so many people will be enjoying the outside atmosphere. So the outside location, the director and the producer, they will first select, and then the film music is composed, and then the track is prepared, and then finally the shooting has to take place in that foreign country or whatever it is. So film music also is very, very important music system, and music has become very popular. As you said, most popular cinemas are famous because of the music only, particularly of the lyricists also. We have a number of people like S.P. Balasubramaniam and others who got awards also for their performance. And the music as well as the lyricists are both important, and the music director also has a role to play in the film music, right? We have given 2 more assignments, one about Carnatic music and another about Hindustani music. I will just narrate few sentences about each of them, though both of them have not come. What happened to
Sir?
Vikram? He is not present.
Vikram is not present, sir. Sneha is there. I think so. Her presentation is.
She has to present. She has to present. Yeah, what is her
Sneha, are
presentation?
you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Please.
Sir,
Hindustani
am I
music.
visible? Yes,
Hindustani
Yes.
music.
Yes, sir. Hindustani music,
Yeah,
one of
please.
the 2 principal types of South Asian classical music found mainly in the northern 3/4 of the subcontinent, where Indo-Aryan languages are spoken. The other principal type, Carnatic music, is found in the Dravidian-speaking region of southern India. The 2 systems diverged gradually beginning in the 13th century, when the Islamic conquest of northern parts of the subcontinent introduced highly influential Arab and Persian musical practices,
Shall we start again?
that then merged with Hindu traditions. The
Madam, shall we
influences.
start
Yeah.
again?
Yeah, this meeting will end. Sneha, you can start it once again, maybe. Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
ma'am.
start the meeting again.